Good day, ma'am. I'm so sorry if na mga unnecessary noise around kay nakisalabas among go balay filming this video. Kaya tong chicken. So my topic is about stages and basic procedures in undergoing restorative justice according to PPA. It is on page 98 sa non-institutional na book. So actually it has three stages and the basic procedures of restorative justice, but I will be just talking about the investigation stage and the supervision stage. So first, in this first first page is first slide actually is the investigation stage. So in the investigation stage, um, the victim needs um, Um, in this stage, of course, the orientation of the victim and the restorative justice, of course, the victim needs to know the concept, the rules and regulations, the way, or some ang mga pamaagi kung unsa na ang restorative justice. Next is getting the victim's version of the offense and the effect of victimization to their lives, family, futures, and plans. Of course, dapat hibalo na to kung ang mga offense kung unsa ang na-effect sa isa ka sa biktima ato nga offense, unsa ang nahitabo sa iyang relationship sa iyang pamilya, unsa ang nahitabo sa iyang life about tungod ato nga offense, tungod ato nga accident, and unsa ang epekto ato sa iyang mga futures, sa iyang future, sa iyang mga plano sa kinabuhi. Next is obtaining the victim's suggestion on how the damage, harm inflicted by the crime could be repaired and healed accordingly. So, syempre, i-ask ko na to ang victim if para sa iya unsaon niya pag unsay makatabang sa iya nga para ma-heal siya or ma-okay siya, ma-repair iyahang as a whole, as a person sa damage nga na hatag ato nga offense. Of course, all this information should be incorporated in the investigation reports or courtesy investigation CI, post-sentence investigation, and the pre-parole executive clemency investigation to be submitted to the concerned offices by the DOJ and PPA. Diba? Natakod naman na about natakod naman ni ma'am about ani, so 'di ba, that's all. Next is for supervision stage. Supervision stage, the restorative justice program such as payment of civil liability or any restorative justice outcome as a result of an restorative justice process during this stage could be part for the client's release or probation condition and should be incorporated in his my personal development plan, previously called the supervision treatment plan. So in this sa supervision stage, tanan mga payment of civil liability sa mga tanan na result sa restorative justice, tanan mga katanang mga nahitabo sa iya through the concept or through the entire restorative justice program is dapat jud ibutang na dito sa iyahang personal development plan, or karon nga ginatawag is supervision treatment plan, because kato na mga statements or kato na mga information kay may help sa clients na ma-release or mahatagan siya probation conditions and etc. So in the first bullet, the parties should be brought within the program of their own free will. Parties should have the right to seek legal advice before and after restorative justice. Of course, ang parties or one individual, of course, moadto na siya sa restorative justice program sa iyang gusto, sa iyang sarili nga kagustuhan. And of course, napud sila yung right na magkuhag abogado, mag-ask about legal process legal concepts about sa restorative justice. Next is before agreeing to participate in the restorative process, the parties should be fully informed of their rights, the nature of the process, and the possible consequence of their decision. Of course, balik-balik na ni sa para sa investigation stage kanina, dapat ang parties or the individual is makabalo sila unsay jud ang concept sa restorative justice, unsa ang mga rules, regulations, mga possible outcomes and possible effects if they will be undergoing this program. Next is neither the victim nor the offender should be induced by unfair means to participate in the restorative justice process or outcomes. Next is if there is no agreement can be made between the parties, the case should be withdrawn from the restorative justice. So if walay agreement sa mga parties is of course ma-withdraw jud ang restorative justice. And the event next is in the event agreement was reached by parties, this should be put in writing to give substance as to the agreement. The failure to implement any provisions of the agreement made in the course of the restorative justice process is a basis for the withdrawal of case from the program. Of course, ang ilahang agreement should be in writing kay para naay essence or para legally or kanang ano jud siya kanang valid jud kayo ang ilahang agreement if and of course if dili ni masunod na mga provisions, mga rules, of course the restorative process would be withdrawn. Next, lastly, is the discussion and disclosure made during the process shall be treated with strict confidentiality, diba? Of course, ang mga informations, mga discussions about during the process, dili strictly confidential jud na siya. Dili na allowed ipang-ingon bisan kinsa of kung sa kinsa, di ba? Kaget sa mga confidentiality and shall be disclosed and used against the parties involved. That's all, ma'am. Thank you so much for listening. Biling ko lang naman.